American Dream training, okay? Because we train and we train hard so that when it's time to actually trade, we know what the hell we're doing.
You have now stumbled into AmericanDreamTrading.com, where we trade shares and options. I will show you about swing trading, long-term trading, dividend stocks, high-yield income stocks, covered calls, cash secure puts, diagonal, credit spreads, debit spreads. I will teach you everything there is to know about the entire market. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I can't believe I get paid to help all of you get paid. This is such a wild thing.
What's up, American Dream Trading? Welcome to American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket live chat and watch party. I'm your host, J&J Video Reacts. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year! Woo! Let's get the bell going. It is a brand new year coming in here. That's right, ADT. Brand new year, baby. I think I'll edit a year in review video. You guys know my email, dawn@americandreamtrading.com. If you want to send me any testimonials, anything you want me to put in that video, send me a quick note letting me know what's up. Send like a video, make it under 1 minute, or a pic, whatever, with your money, your wheelbarrow. And, you know, give a little story of how you did this year. I will love to take that stuff in and add it in. So I'll be working on that this weekend, guys. Send it to dawn@americandreamtrading.com. Very easy. What's up? Welcome. I see people down there. How about that workshop class, huh? Give it up for Bruno, man. Bruno, you rock, dude. You, David, I'm telling you, these workshop classes, man, I get so much out of them. And I'm sure everybody else does. So shout out to Bruno for that amazing workshop class on scalping. It was awesome, as usual. Thank you guys for allowing me to step in here a little bit later so that I could also get in on that. I'm also still learning, just like all of you. So yeah, this is a stream that has been created by traders for traders to continue to learn. And who are we learning from? Chad W. Christian. Shout out to Coach for coming in today with Rona, okay? He has still got Rona chomping at the bit, and he's still trading and making money and finding time to come in there and coach us. So shout out to Coach. We got to give Coach the bell. We love you, Coach. You stay in bed and you get some rest, and your wife as well. She's a real nice lady. Hi. So yeah, man, take care of yourself this week and get some serious R&R so that you can come back full force next week for us, man. We love you. Yeah, that was awesome. Shout out to Nate, who's probably on a plane by now, all the way headed to Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas! What happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas, Nate. Shout out to Mark McSing, who is not going to be here with us tonight because he is chilling, watching the football game with family and friends. Love you, Mark, man. We'll miss you, sort of. No, I'm kidding. Shout out to everybody, all of you guys down there. So listen. As usual, we're going to go over the 3 links that are in this video. But before we do that, make sure we don't have Mark here tonight to be throwing the kittens at us. But make sure you guys smash that like button. Smash that like button ASAP. We got to make sure we got at least as many likes as we have people in here. Share the content, get it out there, and subscribe. Because as you know, and the time is ticking, we are trying to get Coach to 10,000 subscribers. That's right, 10,000. All right. And we are winding down. We're at 9155 now. Thank you guys for all of you who have subscribed. Love you. There's only 845 to go. Don't know that we're going to do it in the next 24 to 48 hours, but anything's possible, right? So we're down to 845. Surely, if we don't get it done by the end of the month, we can certainly get it done by the end of January. Let's go ahead and get into 10,000 subscribers, guys. Yes, I'm pushing it out because we can't seem to make it happen. So, listen, we started trying to get to that goal by Halloween, okay? So, yeah, let's get it done, guys. Let's just go ahead and wrap it up and get it done. The 3 links in the description of this video and the ones that Miranda so graciously put in the chat, which the first one I've pinned to the top is AmericanDreamTrading.com. All right. If you do not have a trading home, go to AmericanDreamTrading.com and go ahead and click one of the many services available. We got hot stock picks, monthly workshop classes like the awesome one we all just came out of. You've got trading view indicators. You've got a one-on-one with our moderator, David, who will sit you down and teach you firsthand how to master the 2-minute EWO strategy that Coach has come up with for not only beginners, but people that have been trading for years in the market. Use his proven strategy to not only keep their money, not only make money, but keep their money. Okay. So yeah, Coach has been trading for 30 years, man. He's traded through every market condition imaginable. And he trains us how to get in trades, out of trades, and everything in the middle. All right. So go ahead and get over there and get signed up. Listen, I think this might be the last day here for the memberships, for the codes that are available for the membership. So the way it works is we have premium memberships. We've got monthlies, quarterlies, and yearlies. It's just a premium membership, gives you access to the Discord. Coach has a daily Zoom call where we are all a part of that. He shares his screen while he's trading. There's no other trader out there that does that. He shares his screen so we can watch him in trades and learn how to trade directly while we're interacting with him. Okay. That is what you will get with that premium membership, and you can get that on a monthly basis for $200. But if you put in VIP 50, code VIP 50, you will get half off that monthly membership your first month. So you only pay $100 for that first month with a 5-day free trial. So you're not only getting $100 off, you're getting 5 free days out of that month as well. So go ahead and give it a shot. Next month, we're going to have Nate is going to give away a monthly, somebody's first month of VIP to somebody new who wants to learn and who wants to do it the right way. So we've also got the VIP membership, which is the premium membership. Remember all that stuff I mentioned? Hot stock picks, monthly workshop class, all that. All of that is actually included in the VIP membership. Okay, now that is annual for the year, $2,500, but it includes all of those things. If you use VIP 20, you will get $500 off of that price. $500 off of a $2,500 a year membership. And that is the absolute best membership that you can get with American Dream Trading. So go ahead, guys. Make sure you click those promo codes and get in there. I'm not going to keep you guys long tonight because I know that you want to be with your families. We are coming to the close of the year and we're coming up on the weekend. So you guys want to chill out with your families. Just wanted to, invite a couple people up on the panel. If you guys are down there and you want to come up, one of the other links that is located down in the live chat and in the description of this video is the link to this live stream. It says click here to join the panel. All you got to do is click that link, follow the prompts, and you can come up here on stage as long as you do 2 things. Respect the panel members and turn your camera on for us so we can see your smiling face. You got to have your camera on, okay? So come on up here and tell us about your day. That's what this stream was created for, so we can talk about our day trading in the stock market, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, did you make money? If so, how'd you do it? Did you use Coach's strategy properly? That's probably why you made money, right? Tell us about it. If you lost money, come talk to us about it. DJ Vinny, I think, Bruno said something about it. I don't remember everything that we talked about last night, but if you have something that you want to go over, come on up here. If you guys have trades that you want to go over, come on up here. We will work it out and we will figure out what is going wrong. Also, at some point throughout the course of the night, we will watch the daily videos that are put out by Carter. Shout out to Carter, our full-time videographer who puts all of the YouTube videos up here, all of them. All right. And he's still going to school at the same time. You got to give Carter the bell, baby. We got to give Carter. Carter is killing it. All right. We've got almost 2,000 videos on this channel. So we'll watch a couple of them here tonight and watch Coach in action show us how to trade. So all of that. Let me see who is down there because I saw quite a few people. We got Miranda, lovely Miranda. Welcome, darling. And thank you once again for making sure we get those links in there. I've got that one pinned to the top. The third link that is down there, which is the one that I see under the American Dream Trading logo, is the tip jar, the host tip jar. This is part of how I get paid as well. So if you guys have it in your heart and have it in your wallet to go ahead and throw $2-3 in there. By the way, shout out to, because somebody has already started the ball rolling tonight. Shout out to Natalie Quinn. Thank you, darling. Thank you for the cash app. I appreciate you. I can eat tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That is much appreciated, guys. That link is right down there. If you want to donate to the tip jar, it's much appreciated. Who else we got in the chat down there? Hold on. Let me get back to it. All right, we got, wait a minute. Hold on. We've got HR. We've got DJ Vinny. What's up, DJ? I know. It was supposed to be 5:30, but we started a little bit early because Bruno got done a little bit earlier. So I'm like, there's no sense in making you guys wait when we can go ahead and kind of get started. So yeah, it was supposed to be 5:30, but we went on ahead and started it just a little bit early so we don't keep you guys too late. Wait a minute, where are we? There we go. HR, aka Tiki 1958. What up, baby? Always making me say all of that. Steve, is that Steve-O? Did you change your name to Steve because you're tired of me yelling Steve-O? I'm gonna still yell Steve-O, even if he's not in there. But shout out to you, Steve. Welcome. Okay, Kyle J, what's up, baby? Welcome, Future Trader. Hey, you haven't been up on the panel in a while, Future Trader. How you doing, buddy? Hopefully you made some money today. Air Trader, how you been, Air Trader? Yeah, man. JP Pierce, what's going on, JP? Our artistic JP. Just the percentages, please. That's what JP stands for. Just the percentages. That's all I need to know. I love it when you call me Billy Papa. It's down in the chat tonight. Welcome, Billy Papa. Future Trader, JP Pierce. All right. Bubbles, what's up, darling? Hopefully, look, I'm gonna give me a little bottle of bubbles so every time I say bubbles, I do it like Lawrence Welk used to do it. Those of you, I'm dating myself. If you know who Lawrence Welk is, put a 1 in the chat. Shout out to John L. What is going on? I was like a little kid. My grandmother used to put him on TV all the time. It's like a big band show, and they always had bubbles flying all over the place. Victoriano, what is going on, my brother? My awesome Neo brother. Welcome. Happy New Year dawning, everyone. Yeah. Bubbles, it's so funny. She's got Bubbles OMG. I love Bubbles. Oh my God, Bubbles! 5 p.m. JP, what you trying to say, bro? Congrats on your trade today at Future Trader. I love how we give each other love in here, man. Victoriano, Dawn, yes, I read that one. Scott Bennett, what is going on, Scott Bennett? Hopefully everything is going well with you, my brother. You are in that rebound bounce back phase. Good to see you in here. Brad James, welcome, Brad James. Brad James is everywhere that ADT is. Caller number 10 with the 10th. With the 10th thumbs up here. Yeah, Brad. Way to go, baby. Diesel Dan, how have you been? Welcome. Shout out to Diesel Dan. American Dream Trading runs on Diesel Dan. That's right. What is going on, brother? Hopefully you guys are ready for this new year to come in. Make some decent money. There's Steve-O! I'm going to do it twice. What's up, Steve-O? I should have known it wasn't the Grateful Dead logo, right? I'm like, change the logo and everything. Okay, I was worried, Steve-O. Boris, what is going on? Yes, we can do it. We can do it, Boris. Let's get close to 10,000. Let's get him to 10 million. What up, Team O? What's up, baby? How are you? Have no fear. Dawn is here. Yes, she is. And ready to rock and roll, baby. And he said, hello, ADT family. Jerry Vernado. Hey, Jerry, what's going on? Hello, hello, hello. Hola. Danny Hobbs, what is going on? I love the, what is that? Is that a horse or a dog and the coffee? Love it. Boris, Dawn, I'm here for you. I'm here for you too, baby. Thank you, Boris. Love you. The Madman, not Madman Cox, the Madman Cox. What up, Sean? How you doing, baby? Hey, girl, hey! No, you didn't. Hey, boy, hey! What up? Mustang Chris. Ride, Chris, ride. I mean, listen, I just watched Miss Congeniality 2 last weekend, and I was thinking about you because, they play Mustang Sally in that. And yeah, one of my first cars was a Mustang. So, well, actually, the very first car that I got was a Mercury Capri, which kind of had the body style of a Mustang. That was Mercury's version of the Mustang. So, and then I had a black 5.0 right after that. I graduated, went over to Ford, baby. So yeah, I have a sweet spot for Stangs. Never told you that. That's right. Push the like button. Miranda's letting you know. Push that like button, guys. Boris, Dawn is our future millionaire. I'm working on it, Boris. I am working on it. All right. Gotta be number 9. Gotta be number 9. Trying to race Bucket there because Bucket is kicking some ass. Okay. But yeah, so we'll talk about that. I'm gonna tell you about my trades today too. I'm very proud of these trades. These are good trades. These are good trades. Is that Bruno? Because Bruno comes in with the
Oh shit.
What's going on, man?
He said, "Oh shit." Oh, that was me. Sorry. Apologize. How you doing, everybody?
I'm good. How are you?
Vitoriano. Yes.
Oh, that's trying to come to life now. He's like,
I pull my ring light away, and it's dark as hell in here.
I know I got mine up here, and then I've got this other one shining in my face. I'm so pissed off because my Bluetooth headset, I had it plugged in all day, Bruno, all day, because this morning I couldn't listen to it on the pre-market, and it must not have plugged in all the way because I have no headset. So I'm listening to you guys through the Mac thingy. So you guys sound like you're like this far away. So I'm like, I like it right up in my ears. I got the music going, you know what I mean? So gets me in the zone.
Shout out to Arlo for ending the Zoom.
Thank you, Arlo. Is she in here now?
Probably. She's floating around.
She's floating. Arlo, are you floating? Come on, Arlo. Where you at, baby?
I'm gonna be getting out of here soon, but I'm waiting for her to finish her hair so we can go to dinner.
Well, thank you for the workshop class. That was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I want to make those things longer, but we should always keep them to like a short window, like under 40 minutes. So
yeah,
a lot of people stop paying attention after like 10 minutes in. So
that's why I'm trying to keep these from running into 3 hours. I mean, if we get engrossed in this cool ass conversation, that's different. But I try to keep it to like an hour and a half, trying to keep it because I don't want to keep people here too, because we can get to talking and rambling, and next thing you know, we put 3 hours in.
Banker hours is what you're saying? Got it.
Yeah. And people's families are like, "Are you just gonna spend some time with us or what?"
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it like you're still on that? Yeah, I'm still on it. I'm still on it all week long. You're still on it?
Yeah. So it's not, and it's every day. So it's not like I don't want to be here, but it's like, I realize people have lives, man. So
yeah, I have an obligation.
Yep.
Listen, real quick, I just want to say, it was like a basic understanding of scalping, so you get a little bit of a foundation, and then you can build from there. So I wanted people to understand that like we can go, like we could just focus on one specific thing and just keep drilling it, but after a while, it's going to be too much. So keep watching Coach's videos on scalping. He's got a playlist over on the YouTube, which is where you're at now. Go over to the video section playlist. Look for the ones that say scalping. He does a little bit with big mid cap, large cap stocks, and he also has some with low cap. So, but just keep building from there. At least we know what free float is now. So, and as far as what volume we're looking for, as far as how many outstanding shares we're looking for, micro float is under 1 million.
Great class, Bruno.
Thank you.
Videos.
By the way, I wanted to say something, if I may.
Yes.
Reflecting on this year, I can say that the best action that I took was to give myself as a birthday present the VIP. And so much I have learned, knowledge, insight, information that is right in front of everybody's eyes, but nobody can see it or determine or identify the opportunities, which is way too many once you know. But the trick is nobody knows. But in this case, with the ADT community and coach primarily, we give a lot of thanks to coach for the little nuggets of amazing
moments of greatness.
Yes, and just the knowledge, nobody can take it away from anybody. So I appreciate that, and I give thanks to the whole group. Anyways, thank you so much for the time and patience.
Victoriano, thank you, brother. You have been here and you have come up here and you've really graced the stage with your presence every day. You've given us awesome tips to go off of. Some of us have made money off of those tips. You know, you just really been a great addition. So thank you for being a part of the aftermarket and hanging out with us.
Thank you, everyone, for accepting me.
Definitely. Breaking out of your shell. Look at you.
I'm trying.
You're doing a very good job. Who else is this in here we have? That is Mr. Cox. What up, Mr. Cox? How art thou?
Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing this evening?
Doing well, sir. How about you?
God bless everybody. Happy New Year. You know, and all that good stuff. How was everybody's day today?
It's good. It was good.
I did not trade today. I didn't do any additional trading today. I bought a TSLL shares yesterday within what I thought was the drop.
Nice.
Yeah, until right. I mean, it was cool. I was still I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I just got a couple of few little. I got like 26 shares of TSLL, and
building it up.
I'm down. I'm. It's down 1 point.
What about Tesla? You getting any Tesla?
Tesla? No. I didn't grab any Tesla. I just grabbed the TSLL for right now. I know about the Tesla. I just haven't. I wasn't in the workshop classes when that came down, but I already had some insight on that ahead of time.
Okay.
Because Coach had mentioned it like forever ago. You know, when he had been telling us about the smaller stocks that associated with the larger stocks. The SPXU and the SQQs months ago. That's why I have been playing those. You know, because they cost less. You know,
yeah.
the contracts. I mean, the shares are less, the contracts are less. So, you know, you just got to know how to play them.
Yeah. So
But
when you said you bought TSLL, you just sitting on the shares?
yeah, I'm just grabbed a. I had two shares that was almost $11. I got almost $11. So those just were stuck in the green. But when it dipped down, I grabbed some more. And I like TJ's concept. What he called core trading, and mix that a little bit with insight from Ralph. Because Ralph is a share trader.
Yep.
So I those are kind of like the safe bets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Throw those to the side. Wait for them to do what they do. TSLL is gonna pop back up, and I liquidate it real quick. In and out. It's an income thing. So.
Shoot, you might as well get some passive income now, is what I'm trying to tell you. But
I understand that. If I can grab some shares that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not trying to flip on the daily.
Got you.
You understand what I'm saying? When I can set them to the side, because I'm not gonna lie.
You can churn them right now.
Yeah. And that's just that for just right now, because I'm not trying to look, like you said earlier, if options is burning a hole in your ass, you gotta know when to get off that ride.
The strings.
And it's just like, and it's just you have to do a blend. And that was for me. I had to do a blend because I'm steadily doing options. I'm hit or miss, grabbing these little gains, and then I might catch me a little, a nice little good run on the option or something. But my consistency is crap. It's crap. It is. It's crap. And it's for whatever reason. If I'm not following the EWO or just for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to iron it out. Of course, I'm trying to iron it out.
That's all you can do.
And with time, I am progressing. I can see that myself.
Yeah.
Like especially over the past week, I've been able to see my progression alone over the past week.
Cool.
And that right there is
that's a confidence builder.
Yes, that helps. That really helps. Because even if I like right now, my VIP is 30 days. If I can't make it into the next 30 days though, I feel a lot better now than I did. I feel a lot more confident about myself and my ability to do what I want to do going forward. Even having spent this month in VIP, and I want to thank everybody for that. I appreciate that from everyone that helped and contributed, and TJ that suggested. I want to thank Bruno, because Bruno fed me and Logan for that night. You understand? He hooked us up that night, and I bought dinner with what he helped us with that evening. So I want to thank him especially. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna thank everybody, but he fed us that night. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. You're a good man.
That kind of guy.
Yeah, I know he is. He a boss. I know he is. You know what I'm saying? Undercover boss.
All moderators are like,
My fiance was just like, he should buy me dinner. I looked over to her. I said, this girl she eats well every night. Don't believe it.
I'm sure, B. You better. You know what I'm saying?
All of them are like that. Miranda hooked me and Jen up one night. I'm telling you, it's a lot of love in the moderator group.
We do. I will like to give a special shout out to our moderators, because our moderators, they work their asses off. They help us. They do everything for us, man. And, Coach said that he can't be a one-man band. You know what I'm saying? If he tried to do
one day, I'll see a tip from Dana and Arlo out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, really? It's a lot of love in the group. Bruno is always there, and he's kind of like, like daddy, kind of like that overseer trying to keep everybody in line. We can always go bitch to him about things, and he's not judging. It's just a lot of love in the group. You know what I mean? It's awesome.
Just so we're clear, I am judging Arlo though right now. I'm judging Arlo heavily tonight. Arlo, you're getting judged. We're ending my.
Say hi, Logan. Hi. Say Merry Christmas. Say hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
What's going on, baby? Happy New Year.
He can't hear you. I got an earbud in. He can't hear you. I'm sorry. Here. Say hi.
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 Hey.
Can you hear us?
Chewy.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey, real quick before I forget, shout out to Boris's friend Jasmine. Shout out to you, Dawn. She loves the show. Just want to read that comment off so we don't neglect these folks.
Shout out to you, Jasmine. Right back at you, baby girl. That's my sister's name. That's awesome. But yeah, I feel you, Cox. And listen, here's the thing. I've really, first of all, I decided to jump ship on Robinhood and simply leave that for, remember I said I was going to do options in there and shares over in Webull? Well, today I played with AMD, which I picked the wrong time to play with AMD the way that I did or attempted to, so I couldn't stay in it. I didn't play around with it. I didn't do that today. I didn't get in on the right side of it because I didn't chart it out, and I thought, okay, let me just go ahead and try to scalp it, and I got in it on the wrong way, and I'm like, okay, get out. And I think I lost like $10 or $13, something like that. And the crazy thing is, I said, you know what? That wasn't that hard. When I first got into Webull, I did some options, and I'm like, this morning, this whole past couple weeks, I've been doing shares in there a little bit at a time. And I started that account. I had $15 in it, and then that one week I put 50 in it just to kind of give myself a little bit more traction. And I'm like, okay, let's just work with this. Stop doing options over there. So I've been getting 10 here, 20 there. And this morning I came into it and I had, it was 117, I think maybe. 147. Because the other day I made a couple dollars, right? So, but 98 of it was settled. So I said, all right, Dawn, you got $100 today. And settle cash. Let's try to make this thing work. And so I went in this morning, I went scoping looking for a stock that was like maybe 20, 30 cents. And I found about 3 or 4 of them and I wrote them down. I did a Nate, I wrote them down. I wrote the volume, I wrote the free float, and I wrote the price at the time that I was looking at it. And I found KTRA. And I said, well, wow, that's right in my wheel. That's 23 cents. Looked at it, kind of charted it out a little bit and said, wow, this thing could possibly go up to 35 cents. I can get a nice little run here, 10 cents if nothing else. And it's under $1, so I got to get 100 shares. And I'm like, okay, that's just a third of the money. So let's go ahead and try to get in that. So I set a limit order to pick me up at 23 and some change, but it filled me at 24.09. And I got in. I actually got in. So I'm like, okay, let's watch this thing, right? And I started trying to give out a taste to people. I'm like, guys, this is running, and at first they weren't listening. Then they started looking at it and it started running up. And I'm like, this thing worked, So to make a long story short, I made $9 off of that one. So I'm like, all right, we're starting the day right. Then I went and did another one. I went and got back into it because I started to let it run. But to Nate's point, I got to stop learning how to do what Christina and I both had that issue. I got to stop sitting on shit when it's too, hey, listen, it's not going your way. So get out of it. And I went back in at 39.50 after it had gotten up. and it started dropping and dropping and dropping. I mean, I ended up basically losing $13. So the 9 that I had gained plus a couple more dollars gone, right, from this morning. So I'm like, shit. And then I turned around and still had about $50 left. So, or like what, like 70. So I got an AMD with like 20. That didn't work out. So the very last 50 that was left, right? And I'm finished up with this. I was looking at SPY and I'm like, okay. All right, SPY. $50. Let's go down to my little 10-cent joint and see if we can't put 5 of them in there real quick. Because SPY was going down. And we know how SPY puts get when they start running. And I mean, it was one of those nice stair step days. So I'm like, let's see if we can't get in. Right time. Okay. So to make a long story short, I ended up clearing $190 on that put. I'm like, yeah, SPY. I'm like, yeah, baby. Thank you for making up for the other bullshit. So now that Webull account is sitting at $317 from $15 a month ago. So I'm like, okay, this is working. This is working. And I'm not day trading in Robinhood. I had to get out of my comfort zone and get with the Webull thing on the phone. I know, but it's easier for me, and play with those options. And once I started playing around, I'm like, oh hell yeah, this is way easier. I can see the calls and the puts at the same time. I'm not having to go in and out. I don't have to sign into Robinhood every time I go in. That's a pain in the ass. So I'm like, and I can trade from 4 in the morning to 8 at night. So I'm like, okay, you know what, Robinhood, bye-bye. You know, we'll do some yield max. We'll do some cash cover, cash secure puts one day when we get to that speed. But that's about all you can do for me. Some just buy and hold stuff.
Yeah.
We will. So that worked out.
So
real quick, Cox. Let me just shout out Jack Robin over on Facebook. Hello, welcome. And Nene, good to see you. Happy New Year, brother. Go ahead, Cox.
Sweet. How did you see them? What are you looking at? Facebook?
I see them. I see them all.
Well, that's too much.
You know he's a bot, man. Come on now. You know.
Sorry, I don't have
the thing up where I
can see everybody.
No, it's all good. That's why I'm here. I got your eyes.
Yeah, man.
Hey, that's what not Robo Trader, but Robo Mediator, monitor. Hey, Dawn. So wait a minute, let me ask you. So the reason you weren't using Webull previously is because your eyesight?
No, it was just because I was being lazy and didn't want to go away from Robinhood because I was so used to the platform.
Dawn, come on now.
I mean, it is what it is, man.
The amount of time.
I'm no different. Okay, so it was just a matter of getting on there and playing with it.
Okay.
Like doing that. So today I did it, and I'm like, listen, this doesn't make sense. If you're doing it with shares, you've done it with options before. Just tap into that memory. Go look at the options chart because it looked like Chinese compared to the Robinhood one, but really it's not once you zero in on it and look at what's really there. And I'm like, oh, okay, wait a minute. Here's the strike price right in the middle. Calls, puts. Okay, what's my problem?
Okay, how about this? You can click on where you just have calls. That's easy, a little easier to read.
Click on what?
Where you just have calls.
The option.
You know what? I don't even need to do that. I actually like the fact that I could look at the calls and the puts.
Or the duality. Okay.
You can do both. Wow. You can do both.
I've been sleeping this.
You can do both on
yeah. I was able to watch them both. I'm like, do I want to call or put? Is it? Do we think it's at the floor or what? And you can't guess bottom. And I knew that it had gone all the way down to 468 earlier, like last week. So I'm like, it's at 475, dude. This has got room to go. It's the holiday weekend. People are going to be selling off. This thing's got room to go. Even if it's just 470, or 470. Well, I'll take a couple of dollars. But this is still sitting up here 475. And it's trickling. So I'm gonna get in on that. So yeah, that was a good run. And it got up to 400, man. Oh my God, Bruno, it got up to 402. I'm like, I did a double take. It was so funny because I'm like, okay, wow, I'm at $167 in the account now. Okay, cool, blah, blah, blah. And within literally less than a minute, it said 242. No, 272. I'm like, holy shit. Because there was a huge red candle that happened. And I'm like, whoa, okay, that's what I'm talking about. And I had gotten up to 402, and I'm like, can I get 5? Greed.
Yeah.
Greed. I'm like, can I get 5? Dawn, you were just at $120. Take that 4 and get the hell out of there, girl.
Those
it ended up
those AMD calls, the AMD calls that I had went up to 800.
You got to do that sometimes.
I was like, God damn it! Why did I hesitate?
You got to do it. Nate does it in the morning all the time. Leaves money on the table all the time, but he gets what he came to get and gets the hell out. And I'm like, you know what? Before this shit goes into the 2s, get that. Stay in the 3s. It's 317 now. You were at 4. How much you needed to go down? It's going. I mean, how much you need? It's going up apparently. Like 4 minutes. So get out of here. Take the 300 and run. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
But then it broke my heart, the whole Christina thing, because I'm like, oh.
Kyle J, good to see you. Farah, good to see you as well in the comments. Thanks
Farah, honey. So yeah, that's how that went. Is that Noonie? It says Neen. Is it Neen or Noonie?
That looks like Nene.
Nene, what up, Nene?
Nene.
Thank you always for your service. She said love.
That's Diesel Dan.
Oh, yeah. Diesel Dan, love Vega. Oh, cool. Sarah Travis, what's going on, honey?
Happy New Year, Kyle. To you as well.
You guys are all amazing. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us for a little bit.
Hey, Victoriana, you know you could turn the the phone sideways, right?
There we go.
There it is.
All right. Yeah, I was charging.
No, it's all good. No, I'm saying you get a nice wide screen.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Thank you for the tip.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, seriously, going into the new year, we definitely need to remember that mindset is everything with this thing. You know, and I was telling Bruno this earlier that, you know, if you're in the gambler's mindset or the desperation mindset, and we have all played in that arena, you know, and I was playing in that arena for most of this year, okay, until something finally had to snap where I had to get it together. And you got to remember that your mind controls everything. You control your mind. And you got to get yourself in a headspace where you, like you were talking to Mustang Chris, you can't, you know, let your mind beat you up too much, because your mind can be your worst enemy. And if you don't take control of that and pull that emotion out of it, your trading is going to be something that you dread and not enjoy. I got to a point earlier this year where I was literally freaking scared to trade. Like, not because, well, yeah, because I thought I was going to lose I had literally no confidence in what I was doing, because everything that I thought I knew, every time I went to execute, it would backfire. It wouldn't work. I would end up losing large amounts of money. And it kept happening. And I'm like, why do I feel like I understand this? What, like a lot of you probably do, but yet I still keep losing money. And slowly but surely, you start to fill in the blanks, don't you guys? I mean, didn't that happen with you guys?
Like a puzzle, yes.
Yeah, you start to fill in the blanks. Support and resistance is important. You know.
Yes, very recently. I told you that that Neo trade that I took the other day, dude. I watched every single tick. I watched it how it went into channels. I watched every breathe back. Yeah, yes. And I had, it's because I'm like frustrated with not making accurate trades. So I'm like, I'm gonna watch this one every single. You know what I'm saying? If you even look like you about to do something other than what I understand is about to happen right now, I'm out. You know, I'm like, I don't think I've ever hawked a trade like that. You know, I'm just on it every second, and that it turned out to be a good trade for me. You know, and if that intensity on every trade is what it takes, okay, that's fine. And I'm sitting here reciting the things. Okay, I sound like Coach. Oh, okay. Well, check the news. Oh, okay. Where's VWAP? Oh, the 200. Oh, where's the 55? And you know, all the things. I'm checking all the things because I'm tired of getting in, going the other way. Get in, go the other way. Get in, go the other way. I'm like, or how about this? Get in, go sideways. How about that one?
Yeah.
How about that one? I hear people say it's only 2 ways in this market for something to go, and that is not true. That is not true. It can go up, down, and flat. I've had things hug VWAP all day. I've been in credit spreads. I've been in not in credit spreads. I've been in not strangles, the other one.
Straddles?
Straddles or straddles?
I've been in straddles. I have been in straddles that have resulted in negative results because the security went flat
On both sides, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If it goes,
You gotta reserve those.
About that one.
Yeah,
if you get stuck in the middle,
Yeah, it will eat both of your shits up.
Yes,
you got to stop doing those and result or use those for like important like news releases or earnings or something.
Extreme volatility.
Don't try to do those.
Extreme volatility. One way.
Even when the market's not flat, because like I said, unless you stop yourself out and then one keeps going, but if it goes up just a little bit and then comes right back down, then you got stopped out on the other one, and then you're still holding on to the other one, and it's not doing anything for you. It's got to be extreme volatility. If you don't do it with extreme volatility, it's not gonna pay off for you.
Yeah.
And you gotta be right.
You got to be quick with the stops on both sides.
And how about this one? How about this? This is the most famous one. Where stop you out on both sides. 5% this way, 30% this way. Boom, boom, you out.
Realistically, how many plays? You don't have to give me a dollar amount, but thinking of a stock, how many plays can you make in a day? Like just go in, go out, go in, go out.
Oh, you mean me personally?
Yeah. How many can you do?
That would depend. You know,
thinking of a like a lower cap stock or a medium cap, mid cap stock, like maybe a
Q or something.
20. So the reason I'm asking is because
2 round trips.
Because there are times where the EWO is going to be flat as hell. We need good traction on those EWOs, high momentum either direction. So I'm going to switch. Listen, I've been testing like different strategies and buying shares and doing all this. Next, I'm going to stick to just like keeping that stop, going in on the EWO play strictly, determining where it is, above VWAP, below, wherever it is. I'm just going to like see if I can get just EWO all time, every time, and not scalp, not do anything else, not buy shares. I'm kind of going to do like a David and back test over and over and over and see what the success rate is going to be. Because obviously we know every EWO is not a winner. But at least if I stop myself out early and I get out and then I can go back in, do it again, eventually one of them is going to hit. And one of them is going to
let's say it this way. Let's say it's not a 1,000% winner every time. Mm-hmm. Let's just say that. It's a winner.
Okay.
I right now I really don't want to go forward trading without a period. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure maybe in some time I'll be able to conceptualize and see this, see things better and differently as I grow. But the EWO is helpful. Now, just I don't want it to make me handicapped though. You know what I'm saying? I don't. What if I ever am in a situation where I can't rely on that? You know, what do I do?
You have the L2.
Well, yeah.
I have to have an understanding. Like today, today, I did a lot of just studying today, just a lot of watching. Like I took all the indicators off and I watched TSLL go through Power Hour just from VWAP. Just looking at it, just from VWAP, and I watched how it behaved VWAP, and I've heard about Coach mentioning traders who only trade VWAP.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about this. Everybody doesn't know about the EWO. And who else uses it the way we do?
Yeah.
You talking about other trading groups and things like that?
You know what I'm saying? This is pretty much the way we're using it, especially with the indicators with TradingView. That's pretty much proprietary to us.
Yeah.
So how's the rest of them? How's the rest of the other bill? You know, we got another 5-6 billion people on the planet. How are the rest of the traders being successful? How is anybody else making any money?
They're gambling.
Everybody's gambling, and we're the only educated group. Well, I'm glad to be here. Then, damn it, I'm in the right place.
We got a few. We ain't gonna mention any names, but we got a few that they got to drop that mentality, because it's not throw it at the wall and see what sticks, because eventually you're gonna be left with nothing and no money to trade. You know, if you keep doing it that way. You have to have a game plan. You have to have a strategy. You have to know support and resistance. You need to know, you need to be able to identify spikes and volumes and kind of anticipate. I don't want to say predict, but anticipate what the next move is going to be on the stock. And that's just bottom line. That goes for me too. I'm not always everything. I'm not always green. So
let's use a term that they use: speculate. That's the term that they use. Speculate.
Have a good educated guess of which direction it's going to do.
Yeah, that's the term that's used.
Like today, dude, it had to be in motion for me. I respect SPY. I'm like, I respect the hell out of SPY. So it has to literally be in a serious inertia for me, and not to where, and you got to know your levels, because it can be in that inertia, but if it's about to come to a support level on that inertia, it's no sense in getting in that, but you might as well get in the call.
Turn around on your ass.
So yeah, you got to know what those levels are, because Eric Smoto is a beast with that shit. You got to know where those levels are. You know what I mean? And from me dabbling in it all month, I knew those levels just from watching I have a good memory for numbers. So even though I know how to chart out now. That was awesome this morning too, Bruno, by the way, with you and Coach. But it's like, I'm like, nope, it's at 475. So you have to know those. You have to have a reasonable knowledge of how that stock moves. Where is it at in with the numbers, and know where it could go, So you have to have that. Now you can't be like, you gotta learn that stuff. You can't just wait for people to give you fish and give you stuff and say, okay, get in here, and you just take it for law and just get in and blindly, okay, now let's see what happens. No, you need to look where it's gone, look where it could possibly go. Don't just get in blindly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And just ride it out and hope that the shit works. You can't do that.
It's like three blind mice with looking for the cheese.
Yeah.
You gotta identify the entrance, and at the same time know your exit before you actually get into the show.
Yep.
You need to know where you're going to know where to get out. That's plain and simple. All right, guys, I'm gonna take off. I'm going out to dinner with the fiance.
All right, man.
Bruno. Hey, God bless you, brother.
No problem.
Happy New Year. Thank you a lot.
Happy New Year, man. You and your fiance, man. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bruno, have a safe holiday, brother. Love you.
All right. Thank you. Take care, everybody.
Yep, you too.
Arlo.
Happy New Year, Bruno.
Arlo. Happy New Year. Logan.
Of course, I got to ring the bell.
I'm watching you. You better be good. You better be good to Dad. I'm watching you.
You hear? He talking to you? Y'all silly, man.
Look, he's like all embarrassed. He's like, what, me?
Peace out, everybody.
Peace out, Bruno.
Later.
Boris said, Bruno, back to trade a day, 15-minute chart, eye opener. Okay. Yeah, the 15-minute chart is definitely an eye opener for us, especially to 2-minute. Once coach kind of talked to me and Arlo about going beyond the 2-minute, especially once you've been in it for a few and just going and panning out to a larger time frame, it looks way different. I mean, it gives you a lot more comfort knowing the momentum is going in your direction. And I mean, you'll be in a 1-minute and it's sitting there hugging VWAP. You go jump to a 2 or 5-minute, the shit's way up here and VWAP's down here. So I'm like, okay, what was I worried about? But that's the kind of information you get from that 30-second and that 1 minute. I mean, it's literally telling you everything that is going on within a couple of candles. And sometimes you don't need to know all that. You just need to know, listen, I'm in a 2-minute EWO. Is it still going in this direction or not? Should I be worried? And if it's still staying way above VWAP or way below VWAP and you're in a call or a put, that's all you need to know. You don't need to know everything that's happening within there because it'll scare you out. It'll make you make decisions that are not conducive to you winning in that trade, you know? So, yeah.
May I add something, Don?
Yes, Victoriano, what's up?
All right. And this happened to me a few times throughout my whole journey of trading. And it's something about indicators and having too much information in front of you, and then you find yourself lost, don't know where to aim. And that's something that not only but I've seen that a lot of individuals come across that precise issue. Maybe knowing not too much.
Yeah.
It might be not too beneficial to make a good, sound decision.
You are right. That's basically what I was just. Too much information can hurt you.
It can cripple you to have too much because you are trying to focus on too many things at one particular time. You're trying to focus. First of all, you're trying to focus on the trade, which is constantly moving.
Yeah.
It's constantly in motion. So you not only are you paying attention to what's going on, your brain is also trying to anticipate what might happen.
Right. Hey girl, hey!
Hey girl, hey!
What's going on?
Camera's working. Hey.
Hey.
You trying to eat that box of cigarettes?
Did you see me carrying it in my mouth? I didn't think my camera was.
Yeah, you can't. That's not how.
Good thing I wasn't picking my nose or anything. God.
Oh, thank
one
you.
out and you light that one cigarette, not the whole box, sweetheart.
I didn't have any hands. I had the dogs in one hand. I got everything else in the other. You guys in the other. No hands. Speaking of trying to focus on too many things at once. That's just my like world.
Trading. And what is that? What is that? What did they call that? Paralysis by analysis.
Analysis paralysis. Yep.
Yeah.
You know, people think that they can multitask, but you really can't.
Listen,
they did studies on that.
More than one thought at a time.
My father-in-law said that shit to me 4 years ago when me and my wife started doing real estate. Right, he got us into real estate, and he brought that to attention because he was like, "Look, man, I need you." He kind of gave me a task. His thing was, I need you to like be who you are. I need you to not worry about all the details and all the rules and everything. I need you to be the guy you are and be the salesman and be the person you are, because that's the quality that you can bring to this and be successful.
That would be nice.
At first, it was a little complicated for me to understand what he was asking me. I'm trying to, because I'm a technical guy. All right, I'm a technical guy, man. Give me some rules and some parameters and some, saying some formula. Give me,
guidelines.
The test. Oh my God, so many people talk about the test. I aced the test. I love that test.
What test?
The real estate.
What up,
The what?
Diesel Dan said, "What up, Christina?"
The test of who said that?
So,
I can't see.
Diesel
the real
Dan.
estate
Oh, hey,
test.
Diesel Dan. Hey.
What's up, Dan? I'm talking about the real estate test. So at that
Oh, the
time,
real estate test. I thought you meant the test
yeah,
of life.
yeah. So just not to get off on a tangent. It's just that too much information, yes, that shit will stagnate you in a minute because you're paying attention to too many different things.
Yeah. You pay attention to too many different things. You can't get one of them straight.
Wait a minute, Mustang Chris, did you trade? And how dare you not come up here and tell us about your trade if you did?
He's hiding. He was supposed to come up here today and tell us all about it. Chris.
What up, Arlo? Shut up, Bruno. Chris, I know you are not gonna. You made us all sit up here and listen to your tale of woe, how you couldn't get in a trade, and you got in a trade, and you're not gonna come up here and tell us about it. I think not, bro. Get your ass up here and talk to us about it.
You'll never hear the end of it if you don't. Just say
no, you won't ever. You think we got on you about not trading? You come on. Come on.
Trading and not sharing.
You gotta share your trade, man. You gotta share your trade.
Yep.
Speaking of which, you know you need my foot straight up your ass, right?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
What? For what? What I did?
How you gonna walk away from a trade, yo?
I didn't walk away from a trade. Oh, when your mom falls upstairs and you hear the big bang. You
yeah, okay.
You know?
That really happened.
Yeah. It's a struggle. But yeah, we don't even need to talk about it, okay?
Yeah, you stutter.
We don't even need to talk about it because I don't want to bring up all those feelings again because then I'm
your
gonna get
ass
angry.
lost $200 and you couldn't let it go. I know you by now.
But
you
I made 900 or 700 because I made 900 and lost to 2. Because it went all the way. I was at $1,000 loss.
Yeah.
Do you know what that felt like all day sitting there carrying on conversations with you guys?
Do I know what that feels like? Are you talking to me?
I know. If anybody knows, it's you. You and me, we got the same thing going on. I know. It's awful. It's
So how much did you end up down at the end of the day?
That 200, because that's all I was doing.
200. I thought it was like $20 or something.
What? It was what?
I thought it was like 20 or something. Didn't you get
No,
it?
it was one something. It was like 170 something like that. By the time I was able,
could have been a lot worse.
Down then, huh?
It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
So, damn.
Yeah. Could have been a lot worse. And that last few minutes, let me go get up here. Oops. That last few minutes, I mean, and all I was waiting for was the tip of it, just for the last shoe to drop is for them to come and take my share, my contract. Yeah. And I was like hustling for that because if they did that, I don't know.
Gotta stop them losing trades out, honey. You really do.
I know.
Because I'm talking from experience. I did.
Yeah, I was doing it like the desperation thing. That I gotta use this because I gotta make this. I need this, and now I don't have it.
And now you're even deeper.
Yeah,
putting pressure on
never
yourself.
Pans out.
Yeah.
That's how I lost $700.
I don't know what else to do. I mean,
yeah,
I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna go out and drive, hustle tonight a little bit. I gotta do something.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah. My landlord was already asking me. He was already sent me the request through Venmo for the rent yesterday, and I'm like, it's only the 28th. What's he doing? So I sent him a message today saying I'll be able to do it Sunday or Monday. I'm waiting for my trades to clear, and then I slipped in I just put a brand new dishwasher in. I'm not asking him for the pay, because I got it from my house. My ex-husband's working at. All the stuff was brand new, and they're ripping everything out and redoing it. Top of the hill up in this neighborhood. Talk about throwing things out. Brand new. I got a Bosch dishwasher. It's got the drawer on top too. It's got 3 levels.
Wow.
It's an $1,100 dishwasher.
Nice.
I got it for a snowblower. I traded my ex-husband for a snowblower that I got down at the garbage. And apparently he knew I got it there. And I told him it's like a switch. The guy said he needs a switch on it. So he's got it pulled apart. He's like, you give me a fucking dishwasher, snowblower that I can't even use. I'm like, oh well. Every day I'm hustling.
Every day I'm hustling. Give me that dishwasher.
If it can be hustled, I'll do it.
Like, let me get that. Get that up off you. Oh man.
Yep. Hey, I've been paying $6,000. Almost now it's lower, but almost $6,000 a month for 5-6 years.
$6,000 a month.
Yeah. I had a little bit more before. I have less bills now because I paid a bunch off, but yeah.
And I'm screaming about $1,400 a month. Good God Almighty.
Oh my God, I would cry for that. I would lay down. I'd give anything to have that. Just that. Oh my God. I'd still be broke probably. Lately, I'm not managing the money very well. I don't know. I'm just off.
You got any plans for New Year's?
Nope.
Yeah.
No date, no nothing.
Out. What about you, Sean?
I might go do some stalking. No, I'm just kidding. Now I got my tinted windows back in my Jeep. I'm just kidding. I won't do that.
Yeah, you are. You stalker.
He knows my Jeep, so I can't do that. So I was gonna do it with the rental car, but it didn't have tinted windows.
Oh, that would have been cool. He wouldn't have known it was you.
Now he would have known. He would have seen me. No tinted windows.
There you go.
Paranoid. He watches everything.
What's up with you, Victoriano? What you doing for New Year's?
Not quite planning. I don't like to plan anything.
I know. Look, we're all chilling. You too, Sean?
What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What?
You know I got.
Like, what?
You know I got Logan here.
I
heard you say my name. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be a dad and a trader. It's hard.
I get it. Well, we can
doing a good job
here in a little bit. So
I don't want to get off. You know what? I want to.
You're not holding me hostage on you.
Look. I understand everything that you said, and but for some of us, it's like, okay. I'm sorry. For Sean, even when the aftermarket is over, it's like, what am I do now? What am I supposed to do now?
You can have a bunch of projects like I do. I get all kinds of projects going on. I got a million things going on at once.
I don't want to do nothing else because I need to learn this.
Neither do I. But
I want to be right.
I want to do anything else. I love you guys. I'm with you guys at least 12 hours a day. I want to keep going.
When I started here, when I started trading, even before I found the group, I gave up on everything. I'm talking about the only thing I did was take care of this guy here.
Yeah.
That's it. I gave up on. I stopped watching television. I just forget dating. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. I mean, come on. I did nothing. I didn't study anything else. I didn't read any other books. I stopped listening to music. I didn't do nothing.
Damn, Sean.
I didn't do anything. I did. I'm serious.
I wasn't that bad. On you guys.
I kind of did. I had to force myself to play the bass. I haven't played the drums in like forever, since the time you guys saw me play. Like, I'm always at this computer, like always. I'm getting back into yoga. I'm getting ready to do all that because I got to get out of this chair. Well, I make sure I walk around now, but I was just like buried in this chair.
And you know why? You know why? Because if you get this thing right,
because we're addicted. And we're gonna be rich.
No, it's not that. If you get this thing right, you know what's on the other end because we see it, it every day.
Yeah.
We know
You can call it addiction if you want to. You can call it addiction if you want to. But I talk to Nate ass every damn day.
Addiction.
It's like
determination. I'll call it determination.
It's like our teeth are in the neck of this shit. And it's like, we're not letting go until we get what we want, which is I want to be Nate flying to Las Vegas with my wife next year.
Even when my boyfriend was here, I was leaving him going in the other room and getting on with you guys all day.
And going and eating in another state. I want to do that shit.
I don't need $3 million in 6 months.
What Nate did.
But are you still going to be able? Are you going to be able to walk away from trading even then?
$3 million in my first year would be that okay. I'm not going to turn that away. Like, oh, I don't want that.
He's a
Hey,
unicorn
but
though.
the thing is,
Everybody not
but that's
gonna
not what I'm
I've already
expecting.
had a year
All
and I
I
have
wanna
not
do-
accomplished that.
We can't
So
think like that.
everybody
We
has
have
to
to be
be I
realistic.
stopped expecting that of myself. But I tell you what, with what I know now, the next 7 months is definitely going to be different.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
it's going to be different.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Before I
oh yeah.
turn
2024 is
56,
going to be
it has
a hell of a lot different than 23.
Mhm.
2023 was a learning year.
The
Learning.
next 7 months
Damn
is
right.
damn Skippy going to be different.
Damn, Skippy, I'm with it.
Yep.
I'm listening to traders. I'm listening to traders
Now
come
I'm on
on
my
today.
timeline. I got 7 months left to become a millionaire. I've got to do it at age 55. That's when it's going to happen. But it makes sense that it took me a year to get to the understanding that I have now. Because the next step, and look, it's already kind of started with the Weeble account. I'm like, you know what?
Yep.
It started.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah,
started
I gotta wait
because
for
look at what's
Fidelity.
happening with this Weeble account. This is the start of it. So that's I'm laser focused on
And
it.
everything, you got to take steps. You can't just jump right in. You got to take steps. You got to inch out there. You know, you got to inch your way in. You know, like what's his name? Chris was talking about. He doesn't want to just step into the trade a little bit and then put more in. He can't see himself. I'm like, but it's like inching out into an intersection. You know, you get inched out a little bit, make sure it's clear, make sure it's good, and, and then you get out there.
You got it.
Exactly.
You heard that right, Chris? That's all we're saying. You don't
That's
just walk out in the middle of traffic, inch your way out there. Is it all right? Is it good? All right, let's go full throttle.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Wonder
now
what he
let's
did
go ahead and
today.
get some contracts.
We're all wondering what you did today, Chris. You got to tell us. We got to know what happened. What happened? Tell us. Come on. Was it bad? Was it good? Is he okay?
Mark McC is never going to let you live this down, buddy.
Where is Mark Missy? Where is he?
Watching football.
Family time.
Watching football?
He is having family time tonight.
Oh, okay. All right. We can let it slide.
Shout out to Joe Flacco.
We'll let it slide this time then.
Mr. Cox, do you know that NEO used to be as high as $64?
I saw that.
Yeah, and that was back when I started trading it about 4 or 5 years ago. It has potential. All I'm gonna say is, NEO, don't be asleep at it. It's just a little monster that is gonna come out unexpectedly. If you've done any research on it, I would encourage, just take a little snooping around it, because there's a lot of information about the whole company and future. Sorry, I have learned that I cannot do multiple different shares at a time.
We all learn that. We go
Yeah.
through that too. We fail when we do that. We try.
Yeah, I learned because I failed, and then I got up again.
Yeah.
And I said only one at a time, and I gotta I like this or no. I gotta dissect it, learn it, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so hard to trade multiples at once.
It's hard to turn yourself into, like, you have to totally reconstruct yourself when you're starting to do this. It's against everything that you do naturally,
Yeah.
And you have to.
His own,
it's a lot of willpower. A lot of willpower.
Well, the way I see it is,
and
like
you have to give up opium. You got to give up hope, because people it's like you got to become an extreme realist. And become the type of person that actually acts in the moment, and you have to exist in the moment.
No feelings, just
no feelings.
And no hope.
It's not even so much the feeling thing as laser focus on what's happening right then and there.
That and only that.
Not feeling one way or another about it.
Yeah.
If I'm in a call and the stock is now going below VWAP, instead of me, oh man, please don't go below VWAP.
It's only a little bit. It's gonna turn around right now.
Right. It's like going below VWAP.
And how it gets is it did do it. It did turn around that one time. So you think, oh, it's gonna do it again. That's how they get you. That same guy that's behind that computer doing it, taking it from us at the end of the day, and then
But check this out. If it does go back up, okay, so what? Next.
I know.
It's like you literally have to shut that emotion off. Okay,
I know.
Next. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard.
Below VWAP, cut it.
It's hard, because then you think, oh, I've missed my chance. I missed my chance.
It's
like, you feel like with everything in life, I feel like, oh, I screwed that up, missed that chance.
Yeah.
I had to do that very recently. I had to do that very recently. I had to very recently, unemotionally cut off a trade that was.
You can't look at it after that.
I had it long term out. But it was just like so red. And I'm looking at the red I'm in. It was at 30%. Okay, and 30% of red, and I had 80 more days on it. Now we can all pick it apart and we can judge it however we want to judge it. I closed it out. I took the loss and I jumped into something else.
Good for you, because I would have stayed in that thing.
Because I can tell you why. I had 80 days. When I purchased it, it was at like 101 days. What's coach say? At least 90 days, right? Okay, I went out 101.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I went out 101
that would kill me too.
Days.
Ugh.
So that sucker been red. It been red ever since I go.
So it was
something, Christina, that might be a tweak that you need to start working on, babe. Because seriously, if you go out further, even if it's not 90 days because it's too high, even if it's 30 days, the way you want to hold on to trades.
I've got one. That's January 19th, and I kept trying to look at it. I was going to sell it. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, the way, because you're shooting yourself in the foot by doing this cut off the same week shit. You like to hold on to stuff because
I've been doing that.
Eventually it'll come up or it'll go down.
I've been doing the cheap stuff.
Time.
I know.
Let me tell you something.
Because that way that'll work for you better.
Yeah.
Let me explain something. Let me tell you, and I'm sure that it's a great many people, and you probably even know about this, but one of the most agonizing things ever in existence is to hold on to a trade, even if it's a long-term trade. Hold on to a trade, and
it's just like a relationship. You're holding on to something bad.
Every week, you get your ass. Yeah, it's like a bad relationship. You get your ass beat every week because it's like you go out this distance to give it time to rebound or change, and it sucker
doesn't work.
It done went so deep. You know what I'm saying?
You get sucked way in there deep, and it's
so
bad.
Deep,
it's just
like,
thank Carlo because I was zoned out.
Hey, look who's here!
He texted me and said, "Mustang Chris wants in."
What's up?
What y'all doing?
I'm exhausted today from the emotions.
Happy New Year's.
The emotional toll of being in a long distance trade. The emotional toll of being a long distance trade and that sucker does not go right is agonizing.
Today was long enough for me. Just today wore me out with that one NVIDIA.
I know it did.
I respect coach's rule with the 90 days.
Nothing else.
But I'm not doing that. I can't. I'm not doing that because I'm not.
Man, that's exhausting, especially to lose that much. That's so stressful.
I climbed out of that hole too.
And then I know the coach's premise is for protection. I understand that. I completely understand that his premise is for protection. But I just
chop myself off.
And it could be 90 days out on the right trade. You know what I'm saying? Not the one I had. Okay, let's just get that out there. Let's get that out there. So
he's more accomplished at picking the right trades.
I'm not blaming the 90-day concept at all. Let's get that straight. But to get in one in a long term and then it doesnnt go your way and then never goes your way, that is agonizing.
You've wasted all that time, all that money.
That is an emotional. That is an emotional agony that I choose not.
It's trauma. It's traumatic.
Yeah, it is.
But see, that's also a charting out thing and kind of. Okay, here's the thing. If you're going to hold a stock, then that's not a day trade. That's a value trade, sort of.
It's a swing.
So that's where you now want to get
it's a swing.
The mental side of it and figure out where that stock is going.
That's why I went 100 damn days out.
All right, who was in them spy puts today?
And figure out its direction. Like, okay, what Mashilo was saying today about NVIDIA. If we had the money, it would behoove us to go 90 days out on NVIDIA because there's no doubt that shit's going at least $700.
Right.
By what, February, March, they're saying. Okay, even if it goes halfway there, do you know how much money that is?
I know.
So behoove you to, if you can afford, put some money aside. get something far out on NVIDIA because we know it's going in that direction.
Yeah,
If you don't believe me, look at the
Coming
chart pan out for a year. Look at what it's done all this year. Straight up.
Yep.
So that's how you know which direct. Don't get into it hoping it goes a certain direction. Chart it out.
I lost the pictures. I lost everybody. Can you see me?
Yes.
Future
Yeah,
traders.
you're on your head.
Can't see you guys.
You're upside down.
I am.
Yeah.
How about that?
There you go.
I can't see anything. Weird. I have to make a shake.
You want to
I'm
go
sorry.
out and come back in? I'll let you back in.
Yeah, you know what? Hang on. I'm gonna make a shake and I'll go on my computer downstairs. So I'll come back in.
Christina.
Give me
All
a
right.
couple minutes.
Before you leave, Christina, I like what you said earlier about.
That's right, Boris.
About what?
What's
About
Boris
TJ
saying?
earlier when you were like, you was like, I don't care if he's down there with his father. He gets his ass can at least get on the phone.
Yeah, but then and then I thought about it. He had a rough couple days. Last couple days, he took that hard. That loss, he took it hard.
Right.
Yeah.
And to circle back to what Bruno said, hey, you know what? We all need to disconnect. I have not left this computer. I have not left this computer or this. I have not missed a day since I've been here, y'all.
It's blue. Blue snow.
I have if I
I've been
slept.
here every single solitary. I've been here every day since I started.
DJ Vinny killed the spot. Put Vinny, we bumped it, baby.
I took your advice this morning.
What happened?
I went 2 up instead of at the money.
Okay.
Remember what you were talking about last night? Because they're cheaper and you can get more.
Yep.
Well, the first 4, I saw something that I didn't like, and I held on to it in the open. It cost me $40. I got rid of it. However, the next 8 that I did, I crushed one for $60 and crushed one for $263. Went and took a lunch break, came back, got back on, and I finished out with another $378.48.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Wow.
Give that man the bell.
Look, ain't nothing like that EWO. Nothing like it in the whole world. Because them candlesticks can be doing whatever the crazy shenanigans they want to do, but
You
as
don't have
long
to
as
worry.
you're watching that,
Yeah.
you're on
I
it.
got 5 $10 puts.
Oh,
Did you?
someone's future traders in the waiting room. What do we call it? Backstage.
Oh, Chris, you
Saw
made it.
messages from them.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah.
I got 5
Yeah.
$10
I sat in
$10
purgatory for a while, but I'm here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
Well,
can't see.
I read your
anybody, so
comment and I was like, wait a minute, I don't even see the link up here.
I can't
All
see
right, Chris,
anybody.
talk to us, honey. What's up? What happened?
What's it?
Who you talking to, Dawn?
Huh?
Who you
Chris, I
talking to?
think.
You talking to me?
Yeah, did you trade?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pushed the button.
And what happened?
All right.
Yes, man, you know what I'm asking.
You pushed the button and then?
I pushed the button on Apple shares.
Okay.
So nothing happened because Apple doesn't move.
Ah, I hate
And
Right.
I sat and sat and sat while it was doing nothing and started having a panic attack.
Oh, no.
I'm like, come on,
Poor
go,
guy.
do something. And
Hey,
so I
DJ.
was up a little bit and I got out because I was done and I just walked away from the computer.
Thank
for
you,
a little
Boris.
bit.
How
Did
much
you
was
make
it
money?
up?
Did you lose money? What happened there?
I was a
What's up?
little bit green.
Okay.
I
Well,
made
that's good.
$2.79.
And then
Green.
you stopped trading for the day.
Yeah,
Green,
because
green.
I felt stupid for freaking out like that. Like, why am I having a panic attack about $2? Damn it.
Fruits of your labor.
What is
That's
going
funny.
on? Should you be trading, Chris?
Yeah, the thing I
He needs
realized
Valium. He needs
is
some Valium.
when you get in and it does nothing.
I know.
That's what gets me.
Yeah.
When it just
Apple
sits
can
there
play
because I
games
keep
like
thinking
that, too.
it could drop at any minute, and maybe it does.
Listen,
You
don't
could walk out
guys
on the
know
street and get hit by a car tomorrow. You just
Don't
never
you
know.
guys
It's a
know-
risk.
that Apple only runs for David Yanez?
Yeah, and,
Right?
and I heard
The
Yeah.
only one that is the Apple whisperer.
Yeah.
well, what
Chris, yes.
he's buying them at, he's buying them out of the money. So when it moves up and down that little bit, it does nothing.
But it has no volatility.
Right.
And
Now,
look,
if he were here,
him and
though,
Eric-
he would tell you-
Look, Chris, I've
you
had that
gotta
exact
you gotta
same thing
play it all
happen
the
to me.
time. And
I
learn
sat on
to
Amazon all day and I
grow.
said negative $12 all day. I don't know
You
why.
heard me though, Chris?
When all of you are talking, I can't hear anything.
Yes,
It's
Christina, shut
sensory
up.
overload.
I'm
on
gonna
my
shut up now.
I'm kidding.
I know.
But no, David would tell you that you got to learn Apple's ebbs and flows, but you've been watching Apple, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apple decides when it wants to go, when it crosses the 200, and then
It's
it
got to
lets
be
you
more
know, and then it.
that because he predicts that thing to the letter. How does he do that?
Because he's got all his levels charted out, and
He's a
got
genius.
And you don't?
Genius.
I don't have that type of personality. I've been all go, no quit for 10 years. It's been
There you
go. So
you start charting it out, you'll know it like he knows it.
sitting there watching a stock do nothing for a half an hour is
You're impatient. I am too.
Chris, that is agonizing. That is
Yes.
Especially when
it's
you're
like-
impulsive like we are. We need movement.
like
Yeah.
suicide.
So you should have did what I did. I went, ate lunch, got all clean shaven, cut my hair, and then came back to it.
Man,
And still turn a profit.
I don't know how you can walk away from these. I mean, I think it was
You have to.
because
You have to.
He's like, I set a trade, and I'm going to the gym. I'll check on it in a couple hours.
But I'm gonna shut this off and
What?
get on my computer in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes you have to, because I can't stand to sit here and sit on my hands. It drives me crazy. So I'll get up and go around, do something in the house, go out, mow the grass, whatever, and then come back to it.
I agree with that, and I
enough
understand
that
that.
I'm in the
I
green
cannot-
far enough that I feel comfortable, then it's fine.
Yeah,
But if it sits there right when you get in and does nothing,
that's why you need to get on the spot.
Look,
It's fast. It's faster pacing, Chris.
yeah,
It's a much
I was
faster
originally
pace.
doing SPY and SPX in paper trading, and it's
Yeah.
go now, and then just click the button and you're out, and that fit what I was
did
doing.
SPY for 1
Chris,
hour
Chris,
and made $200.
Chris,
I got in at
understand your
10:45, got out at 11:46. That was all I needed. SPY
I
is
feel
like
your pain,
rough.
Chris.
Hmm?
I feel your pain. Look, I feel your pain. I play TSLL, and the way TSLL moves, sometimes it moves very slowly. You can get in and sit and watch for an hour, and it's still at $1 or something like
Right.
that. So yes, I understand, and that
Yeah, I
is
can't do that.
agonizing. That's agonizing because ultimately in our mind we think it's gonna go gonna go down. It's not gonna go in my favor. When it just sits like that, you cannot assume that okay, it's gonna pop, it's gonna go to no. You think this shit about to turn around on me. That is what you think the entire time, sitting there watching it do nothing. So I am 100% with you, and I can't walk away from these either. My ex-wife sat and watched me. She was like, I can't believe you sat here that entire time. I was at her house, and she was like, I left here, and I went shopping and took care of business, and you sitting in the same exact spot doing the same exact thing.
Staring at it.
And you know what? Hey, you know what I told her? I was like, and I'm about to be here. I'm about to be sitting in the exact same spot about another 2 hours because we got the aftermarket. So it's like I'll blow 12 hours sitting here like it's nothing.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the pre-market.
And that.
And then I'm on the chart all day.
But at the end of the day, that will pull your guts out if things don't go well. You know what I'm saying? Even if you have a bad day, even if you have a losing day, if you have a decent understanding of why you had a red day, maybe you made a mistake. Maybe you got in too early. Maybe you got in too late. Maybe something. But if it was just more or less the market just you didn't agree with the market, you didn't pick the right direction, that is gut wrenching and it hurts. It does. It hurts.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel like I want to move on to a different stock.
Spy. Spy.
That's what I originally said, is it moves twice as much for half the price. And the
I would
response
play
to
with
that was
Fly
not what I
Forward.
hoped it
I'd
would
watch
be.
it for like a week or so and kind of get to know its movements and its habits.
I got
He's
that.
got to get on your strategy there, Don.
Look,
The one you,
let me,
the one you
let me
hooked me up with.
with this too. Being a new trader and then trying to find success or trying to find just even some existence, not even success. I'm trying to find just some existence in this where I can just survive and just be here on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make the $1 million overnight, but I at least want to be here tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Hey, Cox.
and then you jumping, you can't trying to, okay, try, okay, let's try SQQQQ. Oh, okay, let's try SQL. Let's try SPXU. Oh,
Hey,
shit,
Cox.
that didn't work. Yeah, what's going on?
You listen to Nate, right?
Every
That's
morning,
how I
man,
do it.
I'm there at 2 o'clock.
I did 3 trades today, and
Spot
one
broker
I
trade
did
swap.
right off the bat was spot. I was longing it, and then I heard
You let
the
it.
coach said that the market was heavy. So Jimmy, he's down there. What I don't know Jimmy's last name or not, but Jimmy used to say, "Listen to coach. You got to listen to the coach." This is what saved my back today. First place, I was in SPY and long. Coach says it's heavy. I went right over and looked at it. It was $135 in the green. I got out immediately. Then I went back and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my patience, like Nate says, take my time and look it over. I scanned through it. So I wanted the 2-minute EWO, which I know it works, which I do have class for with Dave next month. I looked, scanned it, and Mara popped up. It was set perfect for that 2-minute EWO. I put 40 puts in there and never looked back. Listened to Coach while he was in there. Listened to Mark Mancini, Coach, Dave, Dawn was in there. I just said I just stayed back and just let it ride. Coaches, I just listened, and that's how I made out today.
So how'd you make out?
Awesome.
How'd you make out?
Great. I did like 300% of Mara with 40 puts. I ended up, after commissions were done, 7,850.
Nice. Ring it, Dawn. Ring that bell.
And that wasn't including the 135 made high.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh man.
But it's
Well, how
patience.
many contracts you had today?
I put
40.
40 contracts on Mara.
40?
Wow.
And it was
Okay,
perfect.
40?
It was just, I felt comfortable with it. It wasn't moving fast. Coach just said the market was heavy,
He's gonna be
and
rich.
that's all I needed to know. And then I scanned down, but like, what's his name? Mustang.
Yeah.
I understand his frustration. I was getting like that for the first couple months. Like I was losing my shirt. And then finally, when Jim popped in there one day, he says, listen, Coach knows what he's doing. Just listen to the coach. And that's what I started doing. It took me a while to listen, and that was it. And, listen to everybody else. I mean,
yeah, I think it's it.
You know what I mean? So it was a big help. The whole group is just amazing. The whole group is just amazing.
Yeah.
Everybody here, you listen to everybody, it's just great. I just can't say enough about it. Just because.
I'm glad that you killed it like that.
Yeah, thanks. And I wasn't trying to look for the money. We're all looking for the money, but I'm looking at the strategy.
Right.
And you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to get. That's all I need to do is just the strategy. And everything comes easy after that.
Dude, I find now that when not focusing on the money because I'm no longer using it for bills, not focusing on the money and just focusing on how I'm getting and how I'm entering the trade, how long I'm staying in, what's happening with the candles, what levels it is, looking at the L2, looking at time and sales to see what's the last purchase price. I mean, I'm throwing all of that together now and just focusing on that. I don't look at the P&L until the trade is done. You know what I mean? So it's like that's starting to put money in my pocket.
Yes.
And it's something that Coach has been saying forever, but it took this long for it to finally resonate because I finally got out of my own way using the money to trade bill. You know what it had to do too? I had to get comfortable making $10.
Hey,
I had to
people
get comfortable
agree.
making $20 at a time. I'm like, I am not a big freaking account. Why am I trying to pull blood out of a turnip? Why am I trying to make $1,000 trades with $50? That's not going to happen. It's not realistic. I need to get good with, hey, you got $50. Make 10 on that. If you can double it, great. But make 5 or 10. It adds up. And be
On
okay
the first
with that.
on the first time I did that,
All
trying to
accounts.
get my feet wet, I was looking at that same $10 and I flipped screens and I went back to it and I was like, what? It was at $981. Sell.
Yeah, I
Because
haven't
I
had
was in
those
it to make
days.
a quick buck.
I know.
Yeah, I want that day.
I just got
Expecting
it to
$10
make
and
like
get
Hell
900.
yeah, man. My eyeballs were like this big.
I got in
What
to make
kind of
50
what
bucks
kind of
next
trade
time.
was
No,
that
I'm
that
up
you placed?
$250. I'm like, holy shit,
That was
Spy.
on a spy put, and I figure I'll just make a quick $10 and yada yada. And I flipped back and forth, and then when I went to Weeble screen to look at where it was going, well, I didn't do the math quick enough in my head, and I was like, wait a minute. And I looked back at Robinhood, and I was like, what? So
That big ass red candle.
You know what
big
problem
ass.
I'm having?
That was $100.
That day it was a big ass red candle or green candle. But today was glorious. I mean, if you were riding it, looking at the charts, everything was coming right into play.
Yeah.
Everything
It
was
really
nice.
was.
And I ran out of markers. Because I think the last marker I had was 473 or something like that. So I had to go back like another 2 weeks. And then I found it on Mondays because it actually reached Monday's low. Well, I didn't have that pegged out because I didn't think it was going to go that low. And when it did, I'm like, oh shit, I can get another trade in here. What do I got left to?
Shoot,
And I ran out of lines and I had to go back and put another line in.
I was prepared for that thing to go to 470, 469 because it's been there within the past.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, that would have been awesome.
This might be a $500, $600, $700 day. But when it started
hell yeah.
back up and kept going, I'm like, oh hell no, I'm getting out of here. I'm not giving all this back.
I worked so hard and so fast today that Robinhood can't even keep up with me. I have no balance left on my withdrawal for cash. How you go to the investment part to look at your unsettled cash. I don't have anything in there. I guess I overpowered them. I went faster than they did. It doesn't have all my unsettled cash and stuff in there.
Yeah, normally it will just have it under buying power on the investing page.
Yeah, when you go to the account, go to investment, you can scroll down, you can see your unsettled cash and everything.
Yeah.
So you can keep track of what you're making. Well, mine doesn't have anything on it. I still have cash in there to use, but when I go down to see what I made, there's nothing in there.
Okay.
You're talking about Weeble or Robinhood?
Oh, I know.
Robinhood.
Huh. I've never looked at that. Look at buying power.
Yeah, if you go to account and scroll over to investing and then scroll all the way down, you'll see a spot there next to where it has all your marginal and cash and stuff like that. And then it usually has in that far right one, it'll have your balance and then your unsettled cash. Mine doesn't even appear. I guess I broke their system today. I was moving so fast.
Wow. Yeah, I'm like with Robinhood, if it's not my buying power, I don't, they just put settle cash in there. So
no, I have my buying power is on my main screen. I can see that, but any transactions that I made, those transactions will show up as unsettled cash. Like the stocks you get back in 2 days, options you get back the following morning. It doesn't have anything.
Yeah. Of course, I'm always on my phone though, so
yeah, it'll probably be on your phone as well. If you go into the account, scroll down to the investment portion and go all the way down, you'll see it.
Okay. Cool.
But I don't have anything appearing there. I hope I didn't break their system.
Uh-oh.
I was wheeling and dealing today. Rolling that spot.
Right,
Rolling that
nice.
spot.
I gotta go.
I love Spy.
Yes, especially now that you taught me a little or something there.
Shout out to Girl Trader. What's up, Angel? She made $800 on Mara today, guys.
Woo!
Now, way to go, girl trader. Keep trading. Angel's a beast, man. I'm telling you, she is in everything, making money.
Nice.
Yeah. When I grow up, I want to be you, Angel. I'm telling you.
All right, I'll see you guys later. I got to cut
I
out.
know I'm actually about to end the stream
Well,
because
have a happy New Year.
yeah,
Yeah, you
here,
guys.
everybody.
and every
Trader.
one of you.
Happy New
And
Year.
have a
God
safe-
bless everybody. Peace, love.
Happy
and
New Year.
Peace, love, and hair grease, guys. Love you guys. Thank you.
We'll see
Everybody
you.
On the other side.
See you, Dawn. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dawn. All right, baby.
Everybody.
We'll see you.
Bye, Vinny.
We'll see you, Chris. Take care, buddy.
All right,
I did it.
everybody.
Oh, I thought you were saying goodbye, Vinny.
Peace and blessings, everybody. Shout out to you, Coach. We love you, brother, and we will see you in the new year.